Hello there, Stevos, and welcome back to a music wrap-up video right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. So, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a recent album that has dropped in the last month or so, which is Rizzle Kicks, and its competition is for losers. Now, I'm not going to lie, I've always enjoyed Rizzle Kicks' songs. You know, honestly, I mean, I remember going through my college years in college, and I remember listening to a few of their songs on a couple of their albums that they've released and stuff like that. You know, obviously, like Down with the Trumpets is a great one. Dreamers is another one. Mama Do the Hump is another one. Traveller's Chant is another one that I absolutely love. You know, and there's some other songs as well on their second album. Honestly, and from the top of my head, I can't remember what it was. Now, Skip to the Good Bit, that's the other one that I was thinking of. Skip to the Good Bit. Lost Generation, another good one as well. And I think, is that it from the second one? That might be it from the second one that I do enjoy. But honestly, there's a couple there that I do absolutely enjoy. But when it comes to competition is for losers, though, you know, there's a few on here that I will say that I do enjoy, but I don't really tend to enjoy as much of it. I don't know why, to be honest. Like, honestly, it's really good. I was really happy when I found out that Rizzle Kicks was coming back. So obviously this album that I'm talking about now, Competition is for Losers, released in 2025. Their last album, Roaring Twenties, was released in 2013. And their first album, their debut album that they released, Stereotypical, was released in 2011. So it's been roughly, what, about 12 years since they last released an album, since they last made any kind of music, really. You know, so, and I do feel as though they've kind of left a bit of a hole in the music industry over the last kind of 12 years, really. I know we've obviously had loads of new musicians come in, and obviously they've taken the world by storm and stuff like that, which is great. But on top of that, though, like, I just feel as though Rizzle Kicks, they brought something fresh, they brought something new to the music industry, you know. And again, I feel as though with Competition is for Losers, it's kind of the same thing, really. They have kind of brought something fresh. They have kind of brought something new. There is lyrics in here where they kind of, you know, they kind of acknowledge, really, that they have been missing from the music scene over the last 12 years and stuff like that, you know. So when I found out late last year, when I found out that Rizzle Kicks were coming back, and they were going to release singles, and then they were going to do an album, and obviously they're going on tour as well, which is great. Yeah, I kind of got really, really excited about the fact that we were about to hear some new music from Rizzle Kicks. And obviously here we are now, Competition is for Losers has been released. So what did I think of it? Well, honestly, first of all, let me go through the track listing first, because that's the vital thing. Bad Tattoo, Javelin, New Sport, Everything's Aligned, Pleasure and Pain, featuring Maverick Subre. Good Luck, It's a Tricky One, New Energy featuring Mick Jenkins, Vice, Gumdrops, What's Your Plans, Afternoon Tea featuring Lexa Moore, Love and Delight, and Undefeated featuring DJ Premier. So what did I think of this album? Well, can I just say, first of all, Bad Tattoo, I absolutely love that song a lot, honestly. And do you want to know something? There's like, it kind of feels like there's a little, if you listen to the song yourself, obviously I'm not going to play the song right now, because obviously copyright reasons. But if you go and listen to the first track on the album, Bad Tattoo, there is a song, there's a little bit, and it does kind of, it's like a little hint almost, where they kind of look like they're about to sample a really well-known song, but it kind of goes a little bit off-key, though, towards the end of it, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, so there is that, obviously. So, I do enjoy Bad Tattoo. That's not a bad song, honestly. Javelin, obviously, is one of their singles that Rizzle Kicks released after they first announced that they were getting back together and they were going to create some new music together as well. So Javelin is great, and I feel as though Javelin is kind of a song that you could stick on like right now, because obviously where we're coming up to the spring season and stuff like that, I feel as though with the sun shining and stuff like that, I feel as though that's a song that you could stick on in the sunshine, you know. I don't know why. It instantly just makes me, I don't know why, every time I listen to that song, Javelin, it just makes me feel like I'm just in the springtime. I don't know why. But obviously, like, New Sport, it's okay. Everything's Aligned's okay. I mean, in all honesty, I'm going to say this, and I know this sounds quite bad, but obviously I do feel, I feel as though I will probably go back and re-listen to this album again. Of course I will. But I feel as though Bad Tattoo, Javelin, Vice and Gumdrops are literally the only 4 tracks from the 14 track album that I actually did enjoy. I know that sounds bad, don't get me wrong, I know that does sound quite bad, but, you know, I mean, obviously there's a lot of rap and stuff in here as well, and I'm not really somebody that is really into their rap, like, too much, you know. But I feel as though what Rizzle Kicks does, though, is yes, there is a lot of rapping and stuff like that in their songs and stuff. You know, there is. But also as well, it kind of, there's sort of something fresh about it, though, if you know what I mean, if you understand what I mean. So, yeah, anyway. So, out of 10, what would I give this album? I'd probably say I'd give it maybe a 5 out of 10 because it's not a bad album. Like I say, I still enjoyed it. I'd still happily go back and listen to it again. Maybe there's just a couple of tracks on there that might just end up growing on me as time goes on, especially if I go back and listen to this album again. But, you know, I just feel as though those 4 tracks that I listed off there are my favourite ones out of the entire album anyway. But as always, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below, have you listened to Rizzle Kicks' new album, Competition is for Losers? If so, let me know in the comment section down below what your favourite tracks are from this album. And as always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below to become a Stevo. Feel free to hit the thumbs up button as well if you've enjoyed watching this video. And of course, I'll be back with my next music wrap-up video here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. SteveOfficial very, very soon.